In 2024, I set out on a journey to platinum as many games as I possibly can. It's brought me so much joy, satisfaction, and, well, anger that I just cannot stop now. Far Cry 3 is probably my favorite in the series of all the Far Crys. If anything, it should teach you that before you go on a vacation with your friends, you should probably check the area. I mean, the area might be inhabited by absolutely insane pirates, as well as a ton of wildlife that will eat your ass with pleasure. Overall, the platinum trophy for this game, not too bad, probably like a 4 out of 10 on difficulty. But after about 28 hours and 44 trophies, I got that platinum. Now before we travel this journey together, make sure you drop a like, subscribe with the bell button on if you want more of the King of Platinum videos, and also comment a game that you want to see me platinum next. Now, to get the platinum, we must complete several steps, starting with step 1. Complete the story. Far Cry 3 released November 29, 2012 and was developed by Ubisoft Montreal as a first-person shooter continuation within the series. We take over as our boy Jason Brody, a dude who goes from vacation with his friends in Bangkok, Thailand to a guerrilla fighter. Probably should have stuck to the city, bro. There's a lot to do there. Now he and his friends are eventually captured by Voss, the head of the pirates. He really has no intentions other than to sell everyone into slavery. You know, just another day at the office doing business. Now Jason eventually escapes with the help of his brother Grant. However, Voss kills Grant. Yeah, you kill one of my brothers, I'm not leaving this place without vengeance. And we're eventually rescued by Dennis, who's a member of the Rock Yacht tribe. Basically, Dennis thinks Jason could be a solid warrior, so he starts the tattoo process of becoming a Rock Yacht warrior, first earning our first trophy, First Blood. A lot of firsts there. I think I just messed that up. Whatever. One thing that you can count on with a Ubisoft game is that there will be a ton of quests, something to climb up to open up the map, and a lot of grinding. Oh yeah, collectibles too. Those two. Within Far Cry 3, there are multiple types of quests to complete, with one being Path of the Hunter quest. Basically, pick up a randomized gun, hunt a random animal, and then we must kill them. After doing this, our first one, we unlock Bagged and Tagged Trophy. Alright, first off, I'm not going anywhere that has Komodo dragons that chase my ass. It's not happening. I will go somewhere else, preferably a beach in Florida or in the tropics. But unfortunately, Vegas just wasn't good enough for this group of ragtag individuals, and we find ourselves interacting with some pretty bad creatures. After luring and killing a predator, I earned the Hunter Hunted Trophy. Another quest set that we must take on are the Wanted Dead quests. Basically, someone puts out a hit, and it's up to us to find and eliminate them like penicillin with an STD. Not that I would know about that. Anyways, after killing someone on the wanted list, we unlock In Cold Blood Trophy. We eventually find our friend Daisy at a botanist's house. With this finding, the tribe is so impressed with us that we're eventually invited into this special temple. However, prior to that, we find some mushrooms for the botanist. We go on our own little trip. I'm not talking about a vacation. I'm talking about a trip, you know what I'm saying? And then
I have the mushrooms.
we return the magic mushrooms back to the doctor to earn the magic mushroom trophy. Another reason the tribe is so impressed with us is we have shown the ability to be able to handle ourselves. And I'm not talking about in a weird way. Like a typical Ubisoft game that I enjoy, we must take down some form of a outpost or stronghold. But to earn the trophy Unheard, we must liberate one without triggering an alarm. At this point, I had also already taken down 2 others, but not silently. So after doing this one, I unlocked the Rebel with a Cause trophy as well. 2 for 1, baby. Now, one thing I truly appreciate about this game are the tattoos. I personally am covered in tattoos, and they are quite addicting. So, as you go through this game and level up your skills, you get more and more tattoos. After doing 5 of these, you earn the Inked Up trophy. I never got a trophy for all my tattoos. Kinda sucks. After being invited into the tribe even further, we commit to helping the Rock Yacht retake their island from the pirates. During this time, we rescue our girlfriend Lisa, Keith, and Oliver. After doing a mission and blowing up what felt like most of the island, we unlocked the Worst Date Ever trophy by rescuing Lisa. Pretty short reunion, slight side hug, and no extra touching. Kind of a bummer, since we have almost died multiple times. Now, as you work through the game, you'll unlock various entries that go into a survivor guide. This consists of animal types, weapons, flowers, and other things that you stumble upon in the world. Once you unlock 50 entries, the Jungle Journal trophy will unlock for you. That was a mouthful. Now, before we go any further, we must become one with the Rock Yacht tribe. Their invitation to bring us into their sacred temple showcases how much they have come to trust us in our actions against Voss and his fellow pirates. Now, after completing this initiation conducted by Citra, we'll see more of her in just a minute, which seemed like a new episode of Friday After Next, I earned the One of Us trophy for doing the initiation. Now, what would a game be without a jungle, the CIA, and drugs? This sounds like the start of an Alex Jones episode, huh? Now, after several encounters with Voss, we find out who he really is. Now, to defeat your enemy, you must know thy enemy. Probably like Sun Tzu or some shit. Voss is actually Citra's brother. Plot twist. Anyways, he was part of the Rakyat tribe until he became highly addicted to drugs, thanks to his boss and drug lord, Hoyt.
I don't really smoke.
Oh, you're concerned about cancer.
Personally, the name strikes me as a race car driver who hits a wall, but, drug dealer works too. In the game, we see the evolution of Jason go through a series of losses and life-changing events. He goes from a, tourist to a skilled and stone-cold killer. The killing goes from being difficult to much easier. You might argue as satisfying for him with each pirate that he kills, he enjoys it. Part of becoming a skilled killer is being good at crafting and upgrading our equipment. After crafting 5 upgrades, we unlock the Artsy Craftsy trophy. Now, another part of being successful in overthrowing an occupying force is getting money to spend. Money talks faster than an auctioneer trying to sell your late grandma's shit. After spending $5,000 at the shop, we earn the money to burn trophy. That guy named Hoyt, yeah, he's kind of a dick. He's also a complete psychopath. After watching him treat the locals, less than desirable.
My point coming across. You run.
In the middle of
We work our way through an area tagging enemies that we are going to take out. After tagging 25 of these enemies using our camera, I unlock the Island Paparazzi trophy. Now, after leaving this area, I go and activate another radio tower. If you don't know what the radio towers are, I want you to think synchronization points in Assassin's Creed games. After activating 9 of them, I unlock the full bars trophy. Now, since finding Lisa, we are now able to locate our boy Oliver. Oliver is a solid stoner friend who's probably craving a pack of stripped out Swisher Sweets with Bob Marley under the moon and stars. After rescuing Oliver from the pirates, we unlock the Hands Off My Stoner trophy. After getting Oliver, we end up delivering a knife to this weirdo named Buck. See, this dude Buck, he has our boy Keith in the basement, and based on the outfit and what's taking place, he seems to be about 2 minutes from some lotion going on the skin type of shit. Buck makes a mistake by not allowing us to leave on our own terms, and we engage in knife-to-knife combat. Unfortunately for Buck, we are highly skilled in this area, and, I beat his ass. After rescuing Keith, I unlocked the Retake Wall Street trophy. And we eventually find ourselves in kind of a bad situation. We've been taken by Voss, who I gotta say is by far my favorite villain in the Far Cry series. He's pretty unstable, and they like to utilize cinder blocks, rope, and gravity as a way to, take out their enemies. Voss eventually pushes us off and down into a water hole. Now, admittedly, I died the first time because I was half-assed paying attention due to circumstances outside of my control. My controller died, and it didn't pause the game. Thanks a lot, PlayStation, damn it. Now, after escaping the crappy knot tying that he did, I make my way to try and find Voss to kill him. The only problem is this location is a prime hangout for shithead pirates. Once I locate a helicopter to steal, I think, okay, this is going really well. And bam, RPG as soon as we take off. Then, to make matters worse, after we crash, Voss finds me semi-unconscious, and rather than messing with me, he just straight up shoots me. I found that to be a pretty fair decision on his part, especially after our history together. Only problem is, he did not check my chest pocket for a lighter that stopped the bullet. I got 9 lives, baby. Call me a kitty cat. So now this asshole kidnapped me and my friends, killed my brother, and has tried killing me multiple times while leaving me in a mass grave. That dude's gotta go. After surviving my situation with Voss, I earned the Have I Told You trophy. Alright, so before we go and take out Voss, you remember old Citra, right? Well, she decides she's going to get me some hallucinogens to take and touch me in my no-no parts. I didn't say no, I just kind of let it happen. Please don't let Lisa find out. I don't need that drama in my life. I was a little leery of Citra since we're in Bangkok, if you know what I'm saying. But she passed the test, if you know what I mean. Once we find Voss, we stick our sword right in him like we did his sister. He tried to kill me multiple times. I think he probably understood. After killing him, we earned the trophy taken for granted. Now you might be thinking, game's over, right? Nope. Remember, we got old Hoyt to take out and remove the head of the snake permanently. So far in the game, we've been on the northern island only. Now that Voss is dead, we need to continue our march toward the southern island to continue our fight. The easiest way to get there is to jump out of an airplane and utilize our wingsuit to get there. At first, this was a little wonky to control and I was all over the place, but eventually, you get the hang of it. After deploying this wingsuit, you will unlock the Higher Than a Kite trophy. We end up infiltrating into Hoyt's stronghold under a fake pseudonym name, Foster. Kind of like the beer. It tastes like shit. He makes it pretty well known that he loves drugs and to lead by instilling fear. He also confirms to us that slave camps are legit. Yeah, what a great guy. I can appreciate his desire to be an entrepreneur, but maybe try to find something a little nicer in life. But unfortunately, he sends us down to the basement to run an interrogation that he will be monitoring on video. Yeah, the dude's name's Riley, and after interrogating this poor kid, we unlocked the Deep Cover trophy. After this, I also blew up 4 enemies at the same time to make up for what I just did to unlock the Love the Boom trophy. I feel better now. After doing this infiltration, I need to craft some more syringes, which are used to inject a variety of things that help in our exploration. After crafting 25 of these things, I unlock the Needle Exchange Trophy. Who loves a good old flamethrower? Pretty much any walking man with an ounce of testosterone flowing through his body would find it fun to play with one of these bad boys. Well, once I barbecued 50 enemies, I unlocked the Heartless Pyro Trophy. Far Cry 3 has poker in it. Might as well call it the WSOP in the jungle. One of my favorite card games of all time. After visiting Hoyt again, we are playing a round of cards until he decides to stab old homeboy to the right in our neck. In his neck. Yeah, his neck, not my neck. My back. Okay, I'll stop there. Unfortunately, though, he has discovered who we are, so I would say we don't have a very long or, successful career in undercover work in our future. After a deadly game of cards, losing our finger and getting into a knife fight with Hoyt, I don't know what it is with knife fights, but we kill Hoyt and earn the Poker Night Trophy, finally. Now, after taking out Hoyt and Voss, we are left with one more choice. Do we sacrifice our friends and girlfriend Lisa to go off into the sunset with Citra? Or do we take out Citra and show loyalty to our friends? Listen here, boys. If you think I'm going to let Lisa find out that I cranked one off with Citra, you're wrong. I killed Citra, and she took that to her grave. Cold, I know, but hey, player's got to do what a player's got to do. But that finishes the main portion of the game with a lot of trophies left to clean up. Step 2, trophy and side quests cleanup. Alright, so we finished the main story, which was just a great experience. We really molded ourselves into an awesome individual. And we did save our friends though. But now it's time to work through cleaning up all these remaining trophies to get that platinum trophy. Started off this cleanup by taking out a target from 70 meters with a bow to earn the Toxopholite Trophy. Each weapon can be upgraded both for attachments but also the paint jobs for each one. There is no stealth difference that I could find with the paint job either. So after buying all attachments and paint for a weapon, I unlocked the Aftermarket Junkie Trophy. Imagine, if you will, that you're a pirate. Just doing your normal pirate duties, then all of a sudden a crazy dude with tattoos attacks your ass with a repair tool, just wearing you out. Well, that's what happens, but I got the trophy in proper use. There are several tactics to approach enemies in a strategic and silent way to get them to move where you want them to. Using rocks. That's right, not boulders, but just some small rocks to throw. Once you fully distract 25 enemies, we unlock the Rock Always Wins trophy. You smell what he's cooking? After this, I went around and liberated the rest of the outposts, because, you have to. This basically means I went through and crushed all the pirate-held spots. This unlocked the Island Liberator trophy. I then unlocked Fearless or Stupid for diving more than 60 meters underwater and almost drowning. I also took a glider, and while over top of a pirate, I jumped down and killed them, unlocking the Never Saw It Coming trophy. One of the biggest parts of trophy cleanup is finding all the collectibles in the world. I had to find all the memory cards to earn the Memory to Spare trophy, find all the Letters of the Lost to unlock Dead Letters trophy, and then gather a total of 60 relics from the world to unlock the Archaeology 101 trophy. If that wasn't enough, I also had to find the Lost Hollywood Star, which is legit the weirdest scene I think I have ever seen within a video game. I was thinking next time on the first 48 when I rolled up and saw two dead folks just hanging out and like this little star thing there. This unlocked the Say Hi to the Internet trophy for me, and then I left the scene. I then earned Poacher for skinning a rare animal, the Good Stuff for crafting a special syringe, a Road Trip for completing a supply drop quest, and Free Fall for falling more than 100 meters and able to live. Okay, so for the trophy fully inked, you need to learn every single skill in the chart. It's not overly hard, but you need to pay special attention because for a few of them, they require special activities that must be completed in order to unlock. By far, the most annoying and probably hardest trophy within Far Cry 3, Poker Bully. You must win $1,500 playing poker. You're like, that sounds simple, right? Yeah, no. These assholes you're playing against, they will go all in with 3-7 offsuit, just winging it. This took me like 2 hours to finally win because of how dumb the game was when it comes to the RNG of winning the hands and matches. At times I thought I was playing at a table full of Phil Ivies and Phil Hellmuth. If you don't know who that is, look it up. Then after winning my last poker match, I was able to finally earn that coveted platinum trophy, signifying that I had mastered the jungle. This game was a blast to platinum. I look forward to taking on Far Cry 4. If you guys enjoyed this video and platinum videos in general, hit that like button, subscribe with the bell button checked, come back and see the king of platinums here on YouTube. As always, be cool to people.